people being arrested this week. So here we go with this Tommy chick. She was
Right.
arrested in Georgia on late Tuesday night. So, news talked about it Wednesday. She's on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. She was arrested on, I don't know, maybe I skipped the whole day because I feel like, I'm ahead of myself. All right, so the word is again. So apparently she was arrested earlier this year. I think she was the one who was in all the pictures. She had the house arrest, anklet on and was, still doing photo shoots. I think that's the same chick. All right. So she was arrested again on Tuesday night, and she was hit with 6-count simple battery and aggravated assault. Now, nobody really talked about, what happened on Wednesday, just that she was arrested. She posted a $27,000 bail and was out in no time. I'm going to fast forward just for a minute. We're talking about her. To the very next day, Thursday, she was arrested again for the second time in 48 hours. So the reality TV star was arrested again, like I said, on Wednesday night. Tuesday night she was arrested, reported on Wednesday. Then again on Thursday in Georgia. Now on Tuesday, she was arrested after allegedly going to her daughter's school and laying hands on her daughter. She was released on Tuesday, and she was ordered to stay away from her daughter after her release. Well, according to TMZ, he contacted her daughter 3 hours after making bail. So her disobedience landed her back in jail on Thursday, and this time without bail. So, yeah. I'm gonna have to start watching Love and Hip Hop something just to figure out what's all the hype and why these women so mad and that's two to get arrested. I mean, different shows of course, but it's still in the same franchise, and I need to know what's going on. I need to know really. So back to Wednesday, Kodak Black has been doing, just he's had a complete, I don't want to say makeover, but he's turned a new leaf. All right. He's donated $2,500 to a slain officer. All right, so what happened? Let me back up what happened. All right, so last month in South Carolina, in Florence, South Carolina, 6 officers went to serve a warrant on a gentleman, and he opened fire on them. He hit, I want to say he hit 2. Well, he might have hit them all, but I know for sure that he hit 2 and he killed 1. And the one that he killed, Officer Terrence Calloway, he had some years on the force, 20-plus years or something. But he was a Florence County Sheriff's, he was with the Florence County Sheriff's Department. And I want to say it was 2 from the Sheriff's Department and then 4 from City PD. Or it might have been 3 and 3, or it might have been Florence. Either way, it was, the City PD, Florence County Police Department or city or whatever, and then the Florence County Sheriff's Department who went to serve this warrant and were all shot at. I don't know what happened to the dude, but he was a ex-veteran or something, but he wasn't going down without a fight. Anyway, Kodak donated to the slain officers' GoFundMe account, and he actually said that in life, and I don't know if he knew him personally, but in life, he influenced him. So maybe he read his bio, or I don't know, but his words were in life, he was influenced by this gentleman. So rest in peace to Terrence Calloway, and, condolences to the family. And we talked about this briefly on Thursday, but then I had to read it, for myself, because I heard about it, but then I had to read it. Netflix announces the cancellation of Orange is the New Black. So no more Piper, no more Crazy Eyes, no more Vaughn or Voss, I'm sorry. No more Red, all your favorite characters. And what I was reading, it seems like they're going to be released. I don't know how it's going to work out because, Tasha about to get, life for her involvement in, that riot and then the killing of the guard. And I don't know what's going to happen, but the way it read is they're going to be released. We'll have to see. Netflix released a statement on social media, and it just said, warning, this may make you cry. The final season Orange is the New Black, 2019. So season 7 is slated to premiere next summer. I'm sad. I really am. That's like my favorite, The longest running, or maybe the next to, it's like the longest. It's the longest running Netflix original show. Everybody loves Orange is the New Black.
Yeah, it probably is. Yeah.
Yeah. So, Tia Mowry, I don't know which one this is. I don't know if that's the one that's on the little daytime show or if that's the one who just had the baby. I'm not sure. But Tia Mowry and Loretta Devine, everybody knows Loretta Devine, Waiting to Exhale. What else she was in? Oh, First Sunday. And I don't know what else, but you know her. Everybody knows her. They're slated to star in a new comedy on Netflix called The Family Reunion. According to Hollywood Reporter, Netflix has handed out a straight-to-series order for the comedy. The series will feature an all-black writer's room, and it's been picked up for 20 episodes. Now, based on the show's synopsis, the comedy will center around Coco McKellen, who is Tia Mowry. Tia and Tamara from Sisters talking about. She's a free-spirited mother from Seattle. When she and her former football-playing husband, Maz, and their 4 children travel from their home in the big city to the small town of Columbus, Georgia. Wow. For the McKellen family reunion, they get to know an extended family that they didn't realize, they were missing. And Divine, she will play the role of the family's matriarch, Madeir. That's her name, Madeir. They're excited about the show. I'm excited too. Can't wait for it. Now, September, we're in October now, right? Yeah. So September was the month when, like, every magazine cover was just filled with melanin. Every magazine, every little, like even down to Harper's Bazaar, every little magazine was filled. Big magazine was filled. International magazine was filled with a woman of color. So we rolling on into October, and Lupita Nyong'o graces the cover of Vogue Fame. Y'all know her from a whole lot of stuff, but you probably really, really know her from Black Panther. She played who? Nakia. Yes. So be looking out for that, the November cover of Vogue Fame. On Thursday, the 19th, I already talked about Tommy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Going back to jail? Yeah. So on Thursday also, Cardi B. Wouldn't be an episode if we didn't mention Cardi B. Cardi B was seen on Thursday giving out coats to children in Brooklyn. And she also received a key to the city as well. Yay! Cardi got some new music coming out too, so be looking out for that. And Cardi's like the first. What is she? The first female artist to have 3 number ones on the Hot 100.
I don't know. That's your cousin.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Like, I just got sent the information today. So, like, something is like 6-time platinum, and something 2 things are like 5-time platinums, and I'm just like a lot of platinums. And what ain't platinum is gold. Like the songs that ain't really been pushed, they gold. So shout out to them. Shout out to them. On Friday, when I saw this, like at first I was like, what? Like I didn't get it. Like I had to read and then reread again because I thought like maybe the headlines itself didn't make a lot of sense. All right, so the headline says that Rihanna has declined to headline the Super Bowl to stand with Colin Kaepernick. Is what the headlines read, right? So
right.
You think that she's not standing with him for, what he's been so passionate about these past couple of years is what it seems like to me. That's what it sounded like. That's how I read it. But apparently, Rihanna was asked by the NFL at this year's, 2019 Super Bowl halftime show. According to U.S. Weekly, Rihanna doesn't agree with how the NFL treated Colin and their stance, on kneeling during the national anthem. And now they really wanted her to perform, went all out with the proposal and everything, but she just says, I don't agree, with how you handle him and how you feel about this, kneeling during the anthem. So we'll have to see. We know Jay-Z he's not going. I don't know. Maybe they'll get Cardi.
No, they already got somebody.
Nah. Did they get somebody? I was about to call.
It's been announced that Maroon 5 was for the halftime show. Yeah. They're going to sing Girls Like Us or We or They or Them or whoever it is, and they're going to have to bring Cardi out. Yeah. She's going to be there. Serious. I always tell people that, because people always ask me, like, how do you work with all of these different organizations? Like, do you have some type of connection to them? Meaning, because I work with domestic violence survivors, was I ever, a survivor? Am I a survivor? And the answer is no. And, like human trafficking, like you work with them, like, were you ever trafficked? No. Then, homelessness awareness. People say, well, have you ever? No, I haven't. But I always tell people there's always a thin line between where you are right now today and where you could be at in the next hour. And I want to use this latest hurricane, or not even Michael, but Florence. Well, Michael did the same thing. So the latest hurricanes, as an example, how some people didn't even expect to lose everything, and that's what happened. And so they've been displaced. And I tell people all the time, like there's the fine line between where you are now and where you could be in the next couple hours. So I said all that to say he revealed that he was homeless before his rap career really kicked off. He slept in his car, he, because of pride, he didn't want to let his family know, he wanted to do things on. So he never reached out to his parents to say, I'm living in my car, or none of that. But he says that his good looks are what helped him while he was down. Because, people would come up to him because, he was so fine, so he says, they were more understanding because he still carried himself like, he had what he had before he lost everything. There were some people that even offered to let him, some females offered to let him, live with them until he could get on his feet. He did shout those females out, but I never knew that about him. And, he felt the need to share that. And I know I saw earlier, it was yesterday, that in Hungary, it is now a crime, and you will be arrested. I know this isn't here, but just think about, how many displaced and homeless individuals, that we have in this country. But in Hungary, if you're caught sleeping on the street, where I stay at, there's an individual who he posted up. He has a tent and he has a shopping cart, right? But all of his supplies are in the shopping cart. But he has his tent. Like someone gave him his tent. He has a blanket inside. He has, a pillow. But it sits right outside of a gas station, right? So, that's his spot. So for somebody to tell you that, you can't sleep on the streets, I don't know how it is over there, if they have shelters, but where I'm at, there's not enough shelters to accommodate everybody. And the shelters are only open at specific times. And like they feed you at specific times. And so it's not like it gets dark and now I can go to the shelter. If the shelter's filled up, if your city only has specific types of shelters, for mothers, with children, or they have a occupancy capacity, like we can only accommodate, 35 people, and only 10 of them could be men, or, how do you just tell somebody that it's illegal and you're going to be arrested if you sleep on the streets? I thought about it. Hold up. Because if they get arrested, they got a bed to sleep in, they're going to get a meal if they get arrested.
you know. So that's like